June 2nd. It's been a long road getting from there to here, but we're not going to be held down no more. The weight ain't gonna change our minds because we have faith of the Orville. After the announcement that the Seth MacFarlane utopian sci-fi series was moving to Hulu back in 2019, that the third season was going to be the most ambitious yet, with an increased budget and production schedule double that of the previous season, and a large army of die-hard fans ravenous to go on more 25th century adventures through space, with the best damn crew on the best damn ship in the best damn universe, created for those who love the classic sci-fi stories championed by Gene Roddenberry in a land that primetime television forgot. The Orville began production in late 2019 for Season 3, with a cast and crew excited to no longer be restrained by studio television restrictions. With the move to Hulu, where much of its audience already watched the show, they now had the ability to tell grander stories about the adventures of the Orville ship and her crew, with longer run times, more creative control, and a much larger budget. But in early 2020, the unthinkable happened. The COVID-19 pandemic shut down not only the Orville Season 3 production, but all productions of any kind. An entire planet of people sought shelter indoors to protect the lives of its population from a deadly virus known as the Rona. Production would be suspended indefinitely. Just when would the third season of the Orville air?
Before his role as Captain Mercer on the Orville, what was the name of the first space vessel Seth MacFarlane served aboard in a sci-fi series? Was it A, the Enterprise, B, Serenity, C, Galactica, or D, Babylon 5? Don't go on a Gelogia break now, stay tuned for the answer.
After a false start mid-pandemic, the Orville was finally able to resume production on its third season on January 18th, 2021, with an unbelievably hard set of new COVID safety filming regulations to follow. After an already extremely ambitious shooting schedule was planned back in 2019 for the biggest season yet, Seth MacFarlane and crew now had to deal with filming restrictions that could bring down his original vision for the season altogether. When production was first shut down, they had already filmed 5 episodes of footage with many outstanding scenes still to be shot. But once they returned, over a year had passed, and shooting the remaining scenes proved to be extremely difficult. Scheduling issues forced MacFarlane and executive producer John Cassar to film the remaining episodes all at the same time. Season 3 of The Orville, already being a much bigger production to take on than previous seasons, has many episodes that require more than 100 characters to be in multiple scenes at the same time. But the new COVID restrictions only allow for 30 actors to be present in any one scene, meaning the digital effects crew had to add even more work to their already jam-packed schedules to allow the scenes to be showcased as MacFarlane intended. Daily COVID testing by the hundreds of cast and crew required in the Orville Season 3 production, constant masking protocols, scheduling issues with cast members due to travel restrictions, and limits to interactions between cast and crew should have made finishing Season 3 nearly impossible. But one thing all Orvillians have come to realize is that the biggest and most dedicated fans of the series are in fact the ones who actually create it. The cast, the production crew, those that dream of a brighter frontier for humanity to strive for. On August 19th, 2021, the Orville finally finished filming their third season, now called New Horizons, and at this very moment are putting the final touches on our favorite 25th century exploratory class vessel. The action, the music, the pew-pews and explosions are all being prepared to launch on June 2nd with 10 all-new episodes that are bigger, longer, and uncut, bringing back this incredible world of the Orville to our screens. While the Orville premieres on Thursday, June 2nd on Hulu in the United States, New Horizons will eventually be shown worldwide for all fans to enjoy. Stay tuned and subscribe to Talking the Orville for all the latest news, reviews, commentary, community, and events going on 400 years in the future. And exactly when you can expect to come aboard the Orville New Horizons in your part of the world. Remember, we all do better when we all do better.
Before his role as Captain Mercer on the Orville, what was the name of the first space vessel Seth MacFarlane served aboard in a sci-fi series? Was it the Enterprise, Serenity, the Galactica, or Babylon 5? And the answer is A, the Enterprise. Besides obviously being a huge fan of Star Trek, Seth MacFarlane played the role of Ensign Rivers on Enterprise, serving aboard not only the NX-01 in the Season 3 episode The Forgotten, but was also part of the engineering team aboard the Columbia NX-02 in the Season 4 episode Affliction.
The specs say 0.5.
Who do you think wrote those specs?
A warp field specialist?
Exactly. Let's get to work.